Free. We're free. We're doing Run Bun, and we're going to Mossdeep. It's a good day. Do we have the frag list? Let's look through the frag list, actually. Yeah, the sheet is completely up to date. Whoever is keeping track of this sheet, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so this is the squad, chat. This is what we got. We got Sprout with 114 kills. It's our first encounter. It's gotten 24 kills in this split so far. Pretty good. 30 in Flannery, because it's the GOAT. Overall, 1,007.01 kills. Dang. We've killed 1,000 Pokemon starting last stream. Dino Nugget, 94 kills. We got it in the Flannery split, and it's already second place. Its stats are just crazy. I mean, Jolly, perfect attack, perfect speed stat. Come on, what can you do? It's Meatloaf is... It was a slow start. Look at this. We got it at the Brawly split. We just didn't use it. And then now, this is its best split ever. It's gotten more kills than my starter even. It's doing some numbers, man. Tabasco definitely slowed down. It's really... After Flannery split, it kind of just fell off. I think it's just because we got a bunch of encounters. Egg, it did really well in the Winona split. And it's, you know what? 12 kills in Tate and Liza is actually pretty decent still. Yeah, once it... You can see the point when it Mega Evolved, that's for sure. When we got Pidgeot to that. Tofu, the only Pokemon... Or the Pokemon we use 2 heart scales on. It's been a consistent, like... Alright Pokemon. 8 kills in Tate and Liza, higher than I expected. Spinnick. Rip Spinnick, rest in peace. We forgot to teach Aerial Ace. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Alaska, our hot dog. I mean, it's been alright. You guys hyped it up a little bit more than... I think it was great for Winona, but other than that. Bok Choy, you guys said it was mid, but it seems like it comes to every fight these days. It just seems like at least a Tailwind or U-turn or something. Peanut has been very much just like getting a couple kills every so often. Taco... It did well in Norman once it evolved. What else we got here? Dumpling. Dumpling hasn't done anything. You guys said it was going to be great, even like late game, but man. Oatmeal has been doing okay. Chowder? Chowder you guys said was dead weight, but look at this. It's in 14th place, man. Escargot. I guess it slowed down. Escargot has been actually amazing. Escargot, it doesn't have a high kill count, but man, can it take a hit. It can take a hit. Have you had another encounter since Executor? No, I haven't. No, it's been weeks since we've had an encounter. But I think today we will maybe get one. Kebab we got recently. It's gotten 13 kills on this split, actually. Wow, that's more than I thought. Durian, we kept it. It exploded. It was a great knockoff machine. Torterra is the first. Pop Rocks. It's gotten a couple kills. Boba. We had to sack it on Norman, of course. Radish. Good for Volt switching. Chicken. I feel like Chicken is just started to shine lately. Truffle. It's dead now. He had to sacrifice it, but let's be honest, it was never really doing a lot. Gumbo. This is the most... This is the one that hurt the most. Gumbo is the one that hurt the most, chat. Great knockoff machine. It had shell armor. It had protect. It was basically... It was like Torkoal. It was like... It could have been as good as Torkoal for taking hits. Curry, hot pot, sashimi. They're all very middle of the roads. Acai we got recently. It's gotten 9 kills on this split. And look at how well it's doing. Garlic is surprisingly good as well. Just because of the thing. Honey, I don't know how it has 8 kills. It shouldn't. Honestly, it should be dead. Licorice. Licorice is that low, huh? Licorice is also a big hit taker. Bacon, I think Blueberry and Bacon we could have kept alive. Bacon would have been good around this split, I think. P, 7 kills. Only in this split, but come on, P's, it's one of the best in the game. Nori took an explosion. Udon, Beer exploded. Tempura, we just wanted to kill it, because, I mean, look at those numbers. Yeah, Licorice is one of the mons where the kills don't tell the whole story, exactly. We can look at participation count. Coconut has 3 kills, and it went to 1 fight. Coconut went crazy. We caught it, and it died. Tamale, Tortellini, Jawbreaker, rip. Froyo, you did your 1 kill. And that's all you needed to do. And the venison at the very bottom. The absolute ass. We got it in Flannery. zeros across the board, bro. Like, what is it doing? Coconut did save Sceptile's life. Yeah, let's look at participation count, which actually tells a better story of, like, how many battles it's coming to. And you can kind of see that Meatloaf is picking up steam. Like, P is at 34 battles. Look at this. It's at the highest participation of any Pokemon in this split. Like, of any split. Like, P, we caught it, and it comes to, like, almost every battle. Sashimi, what else? Spinnick was good in the early game. Spinnick was really good in early game, man. It was crazy. Radish also coming to 13 battles. Is there anything that's come late game much? Corncob. Yeah, it does seem like... I mean, the Sprout just being a starter, it's so good. Dino Nugget, also great. Yeah. Dumpling has come to 21 battles, so I guess it doesn't really tell the whole story for frags. This is kind of fun to look at. Acai has come to 10 battles. But, I mean, we caught it. And I think there's only been, like, 19 battles since we caught it. So, yeah, it's pretty good. I will say there are 6 required fights and then the gym leader. These fights are all optionals. And when I say optionals, I mean they're like traps where you accidentally hit them and they frick you up. Chat, I had a silly idea. If I do happen to beat this on the first try, I had a silly idea for the thumbnail for the video. You know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail? I'm gonna do the thumbnail, but on that's me. And it's gonna be looking down. People that have watched the video will get the reference. I just think it'll be really funny if we happen to beat it first try. Okay, so you guys, are you sure that it's perfectly safe to go across the top? I think as long as we grind along the top, we won't see any trainers. Okay, there's this house. Uh-huh. Mossdeep. We made it! Mossdeep! We've made it to Mossdeep. Hi! The gym leaders in this town are a formidable duo. Their combination attacks are like excellent and wow. Mossdeep City. You know what? Let's start planning the fight for Shul Cave. There's usually like an item here. Oh! Medichemite. Hi. Good, welcome back, Winkle. What is this? What is a holding room service? A room service? Lower speed of Trick Room is active, huh? This should be a perfectly safe, riskless strat, but who knows, man? Who knows? Double battles are scary because if you miss a detail, like you have Pokemon in that can just die. But I've looked at it. It seems good. This strat seems decent. This will unlock an encounter for us, which I really would like. Can't wait to do this work to get an Avalugg. I think I might get the encounter in this route to try and get out the Avalugg. Route 125. You can get an Avalugg, a Walrein, or a Starmie. Like, you can get a coin flip for an Avalugg, and that just decreases the chance of getting a brick in Shul Cave other rooms. And if we do get an Avalugg, that's massive because it makes C4 Cavern basically only goats. Okay. All right, there should be a riskless line for this trainer battle. So this double battle is designed as like if you really need something before the 7th gym, you can do it before the 7th gym. But if you wait until after the 7th gym, you're at a higher level and it becomes a lot easier. Fortunately, we just have a really good set of Pokemon that counters it. So I didn't need to level up anything. Everything is under level. The level cap is 85. And I think every Pokemon that we're fighting is actually higher level than us. All of the Pokemon are like level 84 or 85 that we're fighting, and we're just using these. This is Kim and Iris that we're fighting right now. It's always a little nerve-wracking getting into a double battle, because if you miss a single detail, you can lose a Pokemon very, very easily. But hopefully, the fight works. It's a pretty complicated fight, though. It's like, I have, what is this? 40 lines in my notes for this. Isn't this Pichow's egg encounter? Yeah. Another thing about this fight is you can skip this fight. If you have one Pokemon, you can just skip this fight by using one Pokemon and walking past them. But if you catch a Pokemon in Shul Cave, then when you walk out, they'll fight you. Now, what Pichow did in his run was he used one Pokemon. He filled his the rest of his slots with eggs, walked in, caught a Pokemon, and then he walked out because the Pokemon was sent to his box. I don't want to do that because catching a Pokemon with only one Pokemon yourself, you can, if you get a good encounter, it could wipe you. Because if you lose a battle, you lose the whole run. So that's a really big risk. Peachile only did that because his box at that point was hot garbage. He had nothing good in his run. So he needed to take the risk. We don't need to take that risk. You could also have a Pokemon with fly, but there's not a lot of defensive Pokemon that can fly and can catch the encounters in here. Maybe our Corviknight would work, but whatever. Oh, Iris. Kim, can you tell me what we're looking for out here? I am looking for a Sneasler in Shul Cave, which we hopefully will be getting soon. Alright, Ninetales and Medicham. Ninetales sets up permanent hail. Ninetales, for whatever reason, is a speedy creature. It somehow outspeeds my max speed Jolly Archeops. Because it's a couple levels higher, but that is a-okay. Because it outspeeds and sees that it kills Dino Nugget with Blizzard, because Blizzard never misses. Medicham also sees that Dino Nugget outspeeds and kills it, so they will be using Blizzard and Fake Out. Ironhead will be killing Ninetales in one hit, so it's not going to set up Aurora Veil. And Dino Nugget is it's just there to bait attacks into Golisopod. So, you're going to see Fake Out, and then we're going to see Blizzard. Citrus Berry activates on P, and then it gets emergency exited out. And P exits into Conkeldurr, who now takes no damage. And boom. Tetris for Escargot. Now, we killed Ninetales, which is in the first slot. So now they're going to look at the Escargot slot and see which Pokemon outspeeds and kills Escargot. That Pokemon is going to be Hisuian Sandslash, or whatever the Sandslash is. Sandslash something, because it outspeeds because of the hail. We take a bunch of damage because of the stuff, but it should be Sandslash comes out now. Yep. Sandslash comes out, and now, because Escargot took the Blizzard and it took the Hail, it is now going to see... Medicham now sees that it can kill Escargot with close combat, and only close combat, I believe. Yeah, it sees that it can kill Escargot with close combat, so we will be using close combat on Escargot. Which means that I believe we switch out... Escargot took Golisopod to take the close combat. It's resisted, and it'll bring us below half, which will allow us to exit again. And with a burn and a life orb, Meatloaf is able to outspeed and kill Sandslash with a Mach Punch. Because it has guts, so the burn boosts its attack. Life orb also boosts its attack. And it's a fighting type, which boosts its fighting type attacks. So, and this is quad super effective, so this deals like 120% somehow. Whew. Alright. So, Mach Punch kills Sandslash, who saw that it could kill me. Or it thought that it could. And then Medicham is going to close combat P. And that should exit P out, because it goes down below half. And I believe we now exit to Dino Nugget, who is just going to, I think do some stomping, I think. Let's see here. Dino Nugget comes out now. We take Burn and Hail and stuff. And now, Meatloaf should be at 194 HP. Yeah, never mind. 192 HP. It should be at 192 HP. So, Metacham sees that it outspeeds and kills Meatloaf with a Zen Headbutt. Frostmoth thinks that it can survive because it has a Focus Sash. But what it forgot to consider was that I have dual Wing Beat, and I can just kill this Frostmoth in one hit. So we're going to kill the Frostmoth with dual Wing Beat, and Meatloaf is now, because it's at risk of dying from Metacham, it's going to be using Zen Headbutt. We switch in Acai to take a Zen Headbutt. It's a little scary because we're a little low on HP. If it uses a different move, it's just dead, but we'll see. So yeah, Frostmoth, it dies here. There's a reason why we're at such low HP too, and you'll see why in a second. Anyways, Zen Headbutt on Acai, we take no damage, and then we take a Hail. Pelted by the Hail, Acai now goes down to 16 HP, and the reason why we're at 16 HP is because Jinx is coming out. And now Jinx has Fake Out, and because Fake Out can deal a minimum of 16 damage to Acai, so it has to Fake Out Acai this turn. It basically forces Jinx to waste its turn by using Fake Out. As we outspeed and now kill Metacham with a dual Wing Beat, I believe. Yeah, dual Wing Beat now kills Metacham. And because we know Fake Out is coming on Acai, we can simply switch into a Pokemon that can take a Fake Out, Meatloaf. And Metacham will die before it can move, because it's not faster than my Archeops. So there's the Fake Out. And there's the dual Wing Beat. Whoa. Sometimes I double-click to full screen. And now there's only 2 Pokemon left. It is Jinx, and it is Magmortar. P levels up, that's fine. Mid-battle level up is no problem. We are trying to keep all of our Pokemon under-leveled, of course, for the Tate and Liza gym. But we take our damage here. And because Dino Nugget is the GOAT, Jinx, and even in a double battle, Jinx just dies to Rock Slide. And Magmortar dies most of the time to Rock Slide. But we'll confirm. So we'll Rock Slide this. And then just to confirm that Magmortar dies this turn, we Mach Punch to deal that little bit of extra damage. Nobody has any priority left, so we can simply just do this. Mach Punch you to deal some chip. And then Rock Slide will get the double kill. Bang. Kill for Dino Nugget. Bang. Kill for Dino Nugget. Mach Punch wasn't even necessary because of the spread damage bug. Oh, yeah. There was a spread damage bug where if the Pokemon on the right dies first, the Pokemon on the left takes the regular single target damage. That's something we need to consider for Tate and Liza's gym, because the opponents can do that to us. And we did level up. Okay. Oh, Meatloaf leveled up. All right. Let it EXP here. And there we go. That is the battle, and we're able to get some encounters now. Clean fight. Let's go back to Mossdeep and figure out what Pokemon are going to be best to use. Okay, so now we need to look at encounters, because we have a decision to make. We want to get Sneasler. So I think the best encounter table is this. The best encounter table in Shul Cave is the other rooms, which I don't know what that means. You guys will have to tell me when I'm in the other room. Because we would like Impidimp, Morgrem, or Grimmsnarl, which is a 10% chance. We would like Goodra. We would like Sliggoo or Sneasler. Ideally, we want Sneasler. Sneasler is the best encounter here. But you can see that 20% of the encounters are Avalugg. So if we can get an Avalugg before... If we can get an Avalugg before we enter Shul Cave, that would cut out, 20% of the bad encounters. And I believe if we look at Route 125, there is a coin flip for an Avalugg, and also Starmie is good because it means we can guarantee that increases our odds for pre-marina in Seafloor Cavern. What do we think, chat? Just like, don't look at anyone else's chats. Don't think of like how exciting it is to get a new Pokemon. Think about, is it worth it to throw away potentially one encounter to have like a 10% higher chance of getting a good Pokemon here? Is it worth it? Yes or no? Just type it in. Don't think about it. All right, I think enough people are saying that it is worth it that I think I will. I think we'll do it. Okay, chat. This is gonna be our first real encounter since Hydreigon. We're hoping for an Avalugg here. So the encounter that we're going to be getting is not an encounter that we necessarily want. We're mostly trying to get an Avalugg here, so we can't get an Avalugg in Shul Cave to increase the odds of getting a good Pokemon in Shul Cave. That's the goal here. There's Walrein, there's Avalugg, and there's Starmie. Getting Avalugg and Starmie are good because they take away Pokemon that we can get in other areas. Walrein is the worst encounter here. Walrein is the worst encounter. It's still okay, but we don't want it. There we go, we got an encounter. What? Oh, that was one of the dupes. That was one of the dupes. Right, we already have a Slowbro and Slowking. I forgot. You can get 2 other Pokemon, but we already have them. I was like, are we in the wrong route? No, we're good. Do we outspeed Slowbro with Donphan? Avaluggs are not near the rocks. They are the rocks. How does Avalugg swim? It's like an iceberg. In the dex entry, it says it's like a ship thing or a plane thing, whatever. Anyways, Avalugg! Yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay. That's good. That increases our odds of getting a really good Pokemon in Shul Cave. A netball? This isn't a water type, buddy. We caught it anyways. All right, we caught Avalugg, a new encounter. Do we call it lettuce because iceberg? I think we call it lettuce because of iceberg, right? Do we have lettuce? Beautiful. I think we do lettuce. Let's hope we don't have a lettuce already. We can always... Romaine? Nah. Lettuce. Slushy? Name it sushi? No. Lettuce was transferred to someone's PC. All right. I like lettuce. It's shaved ice. We can always rename it. Let's go check it out. No item. It is modest, which is the worst possible nature for it to have. And a perfect attack stat, though, which makes up for its bad attack, I guess. It could be worse. It's okay. That means the Sneasler can't be modest anymore because we already got our modest Pokemon. You'd really like higher defense? Yeah, this is a defensive Pokemon. So a high defense stat would be nice. So having 6 defense is kind of mid. Speed stat doesn't matter. It wasn't outspeeding anything anyways. The speed is 28. So we now, in Shul Cave other rooms, can get... The bad Pokemon is now... These ones are the bad ones. There's 3 encounters totaling 25%, which means there's about a 1 in 3 chance to get a bad Pokemon now instead of a 50-50. Okay. I don't know what outer rooms are. But we'll explore, try and find some items. The room with the black belt is considered an outer room, okay. Ice gem! Nice. Okay, apparently you have a fighting gem. Okay. Shell bell! Bang. Boom, 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 bam. We found Breaking Swipe! It's time. We really want a Sneasler. We're looking for Sneasler specifically in this encounter. There's a couple of good encounters here. We want Sneasler. We're all right with Sliggoo or Goodra. We're okay with Impotent Morgrem Grimmsnarl. Audino, Duraludon, bricks. Sneasler, bricked. Oh, apparently Sandslash is also a brick. Audino apparently isn't a brick because it's a fairy type. Is this the right room? All right, chat. We want to see Sneasler. If we see Sneasler, the run gets a little easier. I'm copying him because we want the fighting type. Okay. Please, please, Sneasler. Please, please, please. Is that the worst encounter? Probably the worst encounter. Alright, we caught it. Man. We could name it Salt. I am pretty salty about it. That was the 10%. What's the next fight? As a treat, the next fight is what the creator considers the hardest fight in the game. We got a rare candy. All right, let's look at Duraludon. How good is Duraludon? It has light metal, lonely, which boosts attack, lowers defense. That's bad. It's very middle. Oh, man. That sucks.